Riverfront property out here in Alaska. My name is Miles McLaughlin. This is a really cool property. Classifies as epic and unique in our book, right? So this is our specialty, focusing on these type of rural vacant properties, right? There's a marketplace for them. This is a really cool recreational property in Alaska on the little Susitna River. We've got some great photos. Thank you to one of our customers who went out there and took a peek at the property. You can see we've got riverfront access. And let me jump in. The main question for this, I'll jump into the location and then I want to talk about access. So we're advertising this as a recreational property, right? You can see there's no roads going back there currently. Let me show you what I'm seeing though. So it is adjacent to public land, state of Alaska property, DNR property for recreation, hunting. You can hike through it and into the property. The first thing I want to show you is I want to pull it up on Google Earth. So we talk about access. So access is going to be from the river. It's going to be the most logical for me. And there's going to be plenty of access points along the river here. So this exists. We sell a lot of these type of properties. These are fun recreational lots that are extremely private. They're off grid. There's not many zoning restrictions out here in Alaska. Just a really cool property for recreation. One thing I want to point out, somebody built a bridge here, it looks like. Take a peek at that. So you can do a time lapse on Google Earth. So somebody's been, using this somehow, whether that was a previous owner or not. You can see that a bridge was built. The other thing to think about in Alaska, and it could be fallen trees, I really don't know. The other thing to think about in Alaska, but it's gone here, is that this freezes over. I mean, snowmobile and snow machine access is very prevalent in Alaska. That's extremely common on these properties. So there's a lot of winter use on these properties. So just keep that in mind, that's also, maybe you're snowmobiling along this river, maybe you snowmobile in from state land. We can see some of the imagery here. People are building these type of off-grid cabins, right? And these are the views that you're getting. I mean, you're in a world-class location. And it's not uncommon in Alaska in the wilderness to build some sort of off-grid cabin out here, using material that you snowmobile in, that you bring in during the winter, right? And so you have a fishing oasis, just a recreational oasis out here. Let me show you, we can zoom out a little bit. We can see, look at your view in your backyard. This is world-class. I mean, like I said, the location is world-class. We're just north of Anchorage, Alaska here. And we head up north and we have 5 acres on the river. That's as cool as it gets. A recreational property out here in Alaska. So we do a lot of these type of land deals. There's a big demand for them. It's affordable, it's fun, it's recreational. It's what a lot of people are looking for. So I'm going to jump into zoning. There is no zoning out here. Just kind of do what you want on the property, right? Recreational use, off-grid cabin. We just looked at a photo of one out there. There's a lot of people accessing these during the winter. And let me show you, you can use this public land. I'm using an app called Onyx Maps to go look at where these properties are located. And then I can see property lines too. This is a really helpful app for land viewings. So if you're going to look at land viewings, this app's really helpful. I use layers and I have the upgraded version so I can see other people's property lines here. And I can see I have a ton of river frontage and I have this part of the river running through it too. This is a lot of high ground in here. We've got some good photos, right? This is all state land to the north of you. So nobody's developing this. This is over 6 million acres, 6.5 million acres of state land, right? And that can be accessed. So you can access, here's the winter trail. You can veer off that and access your property, right? You can hike in from some sort of access point onto the state land. Maybe it's down here, wherever that may be, whether you want to use the river or the state land to go access your property. This is a really cool location, a cool opportunity at our price point. So that is the selling point. These are the ways you're going to access something like this. So I just wanted to share with you, how these properties operate. They're unique, they're different, but there's a huge demand for them and they're really cool real estate assets to have. So, that's all I've got on this specific property. We do offer seller financing terms. Like I said, I've got some photos in here. I do have a lot of other property in Alaska that you can browse on the website here at Wilco Land. Our specialty is finding these, unique, remote, and epic and different properties out here. So take a peek at the website. I've got a lot of stuff that offers hike-in, snowmobile access, extremely off-grid, hunting retreats, recreational, off-grid cabins. People are building little cabins on these lakes. They're flying into the lakes, right, on seaplanes. They're snowmobiling in during the winter. A lot of that stuff exists out here in Alaska. So it's kind of the last frontier. There's not many zoning, zoning rules and restrictions. So a lot of people like those freedoms. Get with me if you have any questions. I'm here to chat high level with you. My name is Miles McLaughlin. You can reach me at 605-299-5553. Thanks for tuning in.